talking to Tom at the Ginger Pig. You're the butcher. Tell me, what is the difference when you come to shop at the Ginger Pig as opposed to doing your meat shopping in a supermarket?
So, see, for us, the main sort of emphasis is quality and your sort of slow growing meat. So for us, we know exactly where our meats come from, what the animals are fed, the abattoir it's been to, obviously the farm because it's our own farm. So we can tell, let the customer know exactly from when it's born to when it goes to slaughter, so they can track the animal rather than being sort of supermarket, which is sort of mass produced and more on a more commercial basis than slow growing.
Tell me about the qualities of the meat. What makes it slow? How is it produced?
Because let's say, for example, let's take an animal, for example, lamb, put it outside when it's born and let it sort of the mother take care of it until it's time to go to the abattoir. We sort of feed them real natural feed, so it's all on grass. Then the last few weeks of its life we start feeding it barley and oats and molasses, things like that.
It sounds like these animals are reared with extraordinary love and passion. Is that the difference when you come to a renowned butcher like the Ginger Pig?
Exactly. I mean, even down to see the caring for them properly, also even down to cutting. We don't use any sort of mechanical sort. We just use sort of hand saws, knives. We don't really use any big industrial machinery. It's all in the love, for working with the product and the utmost respect for the actual animal.
And how is this reflected in the taste, in the end result? Because obviously, if you're going to pay a bit more for your meat, you want to know that it's going to be delicious.
So you can see by the actual marbling in the meat as well, the nice layer of fat around it, and just all round sort of tenderness. Sort of almost pick up on the different flavours that they eat, on the grass and these heather or the flowers.
Can you actually detect that in the meat if the sheep or the pig has been foraging on a particular kind of grass or flowers? Will you actually be able to taste that in the meat?
For sure, with the lamb you can, because it's the main sort of, it will eat mainly is a lot of heather as well. So meat sometimes a lot sweeter, especially some more little tender cuts, like the racks and stuff, a lot more sweet and sort of tender than you sort of compared it to like a bog standard supermarket.
Why does the Ginger Pig support the slow food movement, and in particular this new slow meat campaign at Borough Market? Why do you think that's important to get that across to the public?
Just because we believe that, to develop the best product you can, or meat and animal, you can't really rush it. You have to sort of let it sort of take its time. Remember, at the end of the day, it's a natural product, so you can't sort of rush and sort of jump into these things. You have to sort of just take its time, let it do what it's going to do.
Now, I know that pork belly is an incredibly fashionable cut of meat. It's almost become too fashionable. Could you give us a great tip on what else would make a really tasty, thrifty cut of meat that you could get the same effect with, perhaps a little bit less money?
So obviously we do have as well the lamb belly.
Yeah.
So basically you just cook it and treat it exactly the same as you would the pork belly. Really, really good value cut. We charge $5.50 a kilo for lamb breast. So
how does that compare with pork belly?
Pork belly is slightly more expensive, which is $9.50.
Yeah.
But you just treat it exactly the same way, and it's a very, very versatile cut.
What else would you recommend? Could you give us another tip on something our readers should look out for in terms of rare breed?
So I mean, obviously every animal has their rare breed, but certain times of the year, different rare breeds will sort of flourish. Like, for example, at this time of year, for our lamb, like the mules are very, very good, sort of nice, strong flavour in lamb. And obviously, in the winter months as well, for pork, like I said, the Old Spot and the Tamworth as well, really, really good, sort of tasty animals and meat as well.
So it's also, basically the meat is in tune with the seasons,
exactly.
And we should be eating
seasonal
food.
And obviously certain times of year you're not going to get your spring lamb, you're going to have to wait until the spring months. You can't obviously get the young tasty lamb all year round. It's going to be certain times of year. The other times of year you're going to have your sort of hogget lamb, a bit sort of richer in flavour, a bit more taste to it.
Well, that's something to look forward to.
Exactly.
Thank you very much,
No,
Tom.
thank you.
Thank you.